Welcome to Around the Peninsula. I'm Katusa Corporal Choi Min-yong. The 41st Signal Battalion takes Kachikapshida to all new heights. Army Sergeant Anthony King takes us on the journey.
Who says you can't smoke a rock? The Rock Army invited the 41st Signal Battalion to give their obstacle course a try.
Well, today we were invited by the 60th Rock Signal Battalion to participate in their annual obstacle course training. They usually do it for 3 days. They invited us out to participate for 1 day. This is just a great opportunity when you're stationed overseas to interact with the host country's military, get to see how they train. We got a good workout, we had fun, and we met some new friends.
The Rock PT is pretty tough. It's a pretty tough field to go through, and I respect the Rock Army for doing this and actually see the comparison between our exercise, our PRT, and their PRT.
You Group Jashin, meaning I can do it, was chanted throughout the day.
I've never experienced doing an obstacle course on the side of a mountain.
Tashin, you go. Tashin, you go. Tashin. Of course, the intention is to push soldiers a little bit more than they think that they can be pushed. Hopefully some people overcome some fears, so we definitely plan on doing this both to get invited to their event and to invite them to more of our training events.
Army Sergeant Anthony King.
If it ain't raining, we ain't training.
Pudong, Korea.
The sister units plan to have friendly games of soccer and football in order to strengthen their alliance. One of the things that makes spring exciting is outdoor activities. Specialist Marquetta Gibson shows us how one sporting activity can build friendships in a competitive way.
Soldiers and Korean nationals come together for the Association of the United States Army and the USO 3-day golf tournament at Evergreen Golf Course.
This is one of the awesome fundraisers we do out the year. This golf tournament has for prizes a first, second, and third place. So this gives an opportunity for our community as a garrison to share with our Korean neighbors outside the gate.
The tournament not only gave soldiers a chance to forge stronger bonds in their community, it also gave them a chance to take a break from their everyday routine.
It gives me a nice break from work, gives me time to bond with some of my coworkers, and it breaks up the monotony of everyday work-to-work schedules. More events should be offered soldiers, gets them something else to do, kind of brings up the morale a little bit. It's a lot of fun, and it brings people together into one place for one common goal.
If you didn't get the chance to compete this time, the AUSA will be hosting another golf tournament in the fall.
You don't necessarily have to be a good golfer to participate, and all the funds raised here will go back into providing events and support for our military community.
Specialist Marquetta Gibson, Camp Walker, Korea.
224 people competed in the AUSA and USO 3-day golf tournament. Shark sighting at Kunsan? Until now, this was only a myth, but for one troop and his son, it has become reality. Army Sergeant Timothy Villareal has more.
Paints, some 2-inch brushes, and a shark. Wait, a shark? Not normally things you think of whenever you're in a typical airplane hangar, but here at Kunsan Air Base, one troop is taking personal expression to new depths.
I've been painting now since pretty much as long as I can remember. And it's just one of those things that's always relaxed me. The fuel section down here had a tank that was no longer usable. And rather than just scrapping it out and getting rid of the tank, the flight chief saw an opportunity to actually turn it around and turn it into something that we can hang up to educate people on one of the products that the fuel section puts out. We're going to take that line, we're going to feather it out just a little bit. It's not exactly a flat canvas, it's actually a round contoured project. So you have different little lines that are involved with the tank and screws and circles and things like that that you have to work around, and you still have to create the illusion of what it is that you're trying to make it look like while filling in these holes and lines and gaps. Some of the best training that you can have is just practice. Fail a whole bunch of times until you figure out one way that makes it work and go down that road for a little while, see where it takes you. The natural shape of the tank was really one of the driving factors behind the shark idea. But another part of it for me was actually one of my son's favorite animals is the shark. one of his favorite games to play around the house is shark tag with his big shark pillow. So doing this project, I knew that once I finished it, I was going to be able to send home a picture of it to my son, and it was going to be something that gave him a smile too.
With that in mind, words alone can't describe this moment.
Hey, baby boy. So Daddy made a picture. I want you to tell me what you think. What is that?
A shark. That's mine.
A shark?
Yeah, that's like mine.
Is that pretty cool?
Yeah.
I love you, baby boy.
I love you.
miss you so much.
I miss you.
I can't wait to come home and give you hugs again.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
This is more than just a mission, more than just an order. This is about passion and a little something to share with the family. Army Sergeant Timothy Villareal, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
Communication technologies such as Skype and FaceTime are keeping families connected like never before, building stronger bonds and improving morale. Understanding your host country's language can be a huge advantage. Air Force Staff Sergeant Justan Wayne takes us to Camp Humphreys, where linguists are competing to see who's the best.
We played basketball.
Linguists from around the Korean Peninsula came to Camp Humphreys to compete in a Korean language competition.
We're participating in a language competition, so we're speaking Korean, playing games like Jeopardy based in Korean. It's pretty fun.
This competition gives them a chance to meet others and to compare different ways of doing things.
재밌는 말이에요. 재밌는 말? 유머.
It's important to hold competitions like this just to kind of see what everybody else is doing. I know other units have different training programs, and it's good to get all the people together and just kind of basically compare what sort of things work, what sort of things don't. It's cool also just to kind of see new people. The Linguist program here is kind of on a rotating basis, so it's kind of fun to see people that you knew before and kind of meet new people that you haven't met yet.
Jeopardy, charades, and giving a speech were all parts of the competition.
I think it's going pretty well. All things considered, it's a little rusty, but it's pretty fun. I think, especially the speech contest, I think did well, and just had to dredge up some vocab from the tougher topics. So.
There's one thing that each competitor gains from this.
The biggest thing that we get from this is pride. We basically sit here and we try to represent all the people that have taught us the language. So we're not here just representing ourselves, we're representing all of the efforts that all of our teachers from DLI have helped us, even the Katusas that we talk to every day. So we practice a lot with the Katusas, at least I do. I try to speak in Korean with them as much as possible, and they try to speak to me in Korean as much as possible. So I like to hope that I try to represent them as much as I represent myself here.
Air Force Staff Sergeant Justan Wayne, Ulsan Air Base, Korea.
More than 15 teams participated in the Korean language competition. Summer is here and the school is over, but learning isn't. Katusa Corporal Jaehyun follows a group of kids to see how they were adding color to their vacation.
We did reading.
Vacations are meant to be filled with fun, and that's exactly what Yongsan Arts and Crafts Center aimed to bring. Kids drew pictures, cut and pasted their work, and printed it on a t-shirt to keep as a memory from their summer.
I wanted to sign up because I thought it would be fun and a good experience, and I would learn things. It was really fun seeing how it all came together once you finished it. I had a really good experience today.
The young artists each added their own twists to their t-shirts.
And then I put this heart because I like art, and I put this little face down here because art can be funny.
Besides excitement and joy, the kids now also have greater confidence in themselves.
Art is not really hard, and then they can make it themselves. That's the point, I think. Someday they go to the museum and then go to the exhibition, they will know, oh, I can do that things because I have some experience. That will be awesome to me.
And of course, they have a new favorite t-shirt.
I might wear it every day.
Katusa Corporal Ju Jaehyun, Yongsan, Korea.
Yongsan Arts and Crafts Center begins their next summer art camp July 15th, and you can sign your child up starting July 1st. That was your Around the Peninsula for Thursday, July 3rd. To see these stories and others, go to the AFN Pacific website or view them through the AFN Pacific app. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.